come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. With Tava, no places too far to go.
Hey, everybody, what is up? Woohoo! Spicy Mommy in the house. Happy 4th of July. What's up, Tava Nation? Woo, woo, woo. We've been having fun today. Put in the chat if you have been watching these amazing, absolutely phenomenal testimonies today. We still got a lot coming for you. I will be your host for this hour. Hello. Hola, mi gente. You know I gotta spice it up. Bienvenido. ¿Qué tal? Woo-hoo. So my name is Ashley Valdez. Hey. Those of you who do not know me or have not seen me, I am a twin mom of 5-year-old boys who are both on the autism spectrum. I am from Miami, Florida, super Cuban and very loud. So we are gonna have fun right now. I hope you are all feeling good. I hope your bellies are all full. I hope you're all ready to detox that away. I know I am with that vacía, which vacía means to empty in Spanish. Just throwing that out there for you for free. So what do we got this hour? Some more amazing testimonies. I am very honored and blessed, very thankful, grateful to be your host for this hour. I am, hey Nona, all right, I see you all. We're good. We're live. What's up, everybody? Mi gente en español, en Colombia, México, Dominica República, Costa Rica, mi familia in Puerto Rico, right there, like super close. ¿Qué tal? We are worldwide, and that is so exciting. All right, let me get this started. So as I said, I am a twin mom. My boys are 5 years old. They are both on the autism spectrum, and they are currently in the summer of between pre-K and kindergarten. That happens so fast. And let me tell you, Tava it's here to make things happen, okay? If you follow the system that we have in place here, which we will talk about more in just a second, you can take care of the little things, you can take care of the big things. What do I mean by that? For example, okay, my boys right now are in their summer camp, and it's a very particular summer camp, again, because of their autism. So they go to a summer camp in a therapy center. So it's not like a free public, it's very particular. I just realized this the other day, and this is why it'll come full circle in a second. It costs us $250 a week to have my boys in the summer camp for part-time until 1 p.m, and then they come home with mom and we party hardy, right? And why is that important? What does that have to do with anything? Because Tava was started by the absolutely incredible Mr. and Mrs. Kenny and Shantae Lloyd, with the vision that the average family, no matter where you come from, no matter what you look like, no matter your background, no matter your credentials or lack thereof, there is no lack here at Tava, right? The vision is for the average family to earn an additional $250 a week. So, that being said, what can $250 a week do for you? For us, it is my children at a summer camp where they are enriched, where they are following their specific necessities for their different abilities, right? So it is just such a huge blessing to be here at Tava. And that is just what's happening with my life right now. So I actually began my Tava journey about a year and a half ago in December of 2020. And you all remember how crazy 2020 was. Everything was shut down. The world was like non-existent. You couldn't go down the street for anything. It was crazy. So here I am with my now fiance. We actually get married next month, which is another thing that Tava has been able to allow us to do. I have been paying my entire wedding in Tava monies. Hey, I bought my wedding dress in the beginning of the year with Tava monies. Hey, oh, we're having a good time. We're having a good time. I'm here for a long time. So when I began, we had reached the end of 2020 and we were not able to work outside of the home. So I had to figure out what to do, because we went that entire year using every dime that we had in our savings account. Okay. So our savings account was at zero, and we, with special needs children, were not a family that could afford to be broke at any point. Okay. Catch that. We could not afford to be broke. So I got a call from the phenomenal, absolutely incredible, Nina Rochelle Moore and Paul Moore, who I've known for a few years now. Knew them back at a previous company where she was my mentor for a while there before she gave me this call. And she said, Ashley, do you trust me? Because we're about to move. We're about to do the biggest thing we've ever done, and you need to be a part of this with us. And without even knowing anything about any products, without knowing anything about this really insane, absolutely abundant comp plan, I said yes. And so began my journey a year and a half ago with Tava. So in that year, we were able to not only replenish our savings account, we were able to go ahead and keep up with all of our bills on time, auto pay, that good feeling where you don't even have to worry. It just goes and you're like, all right, it's paid. I don't even have to pay. Oh, it's priceless. We have been able to keep up with everything. Like I said, we are paying for our wedding. I've bought my dress. December, 1 year later after starting Tava, and this was when it really hit me that what's here is for real and it's attainable for anybody, right? No matter who you are, what you look like, where you're from, anybody. 1 year after joining, I was able to purchase us a newer car, which we desperately needed, because it was difficult for two parents to be in and out of the house, two kids that go to school, that go to therapy, and all of the things in between, right? With just one vehicle. It was not working, and that one vehicle is pretty ancient. So so I was able to, and this was mostly actually retailing my way, saved up the cash and purchased a beautiful, fits us like a glove Chevy Cruze. I'm always like hashtag cruising. Now the car is amazing and it has helped lighten our load. We can live now. I don't have to be feeling like I'm stuck at home and feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so depressed because I can't go anywhere because I'm always waiting for the other car, and like my kids can't go to park. So that was for me like the aha moment of, oh my gosh, this is real. This is legitimate. This can work for you if you make it work. If you follow our simple system, 2x2, boom, 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 you can change everything. Okay, so that is my experience on the business side. Can I talk products for 2 seconds? Will you all allow me to talk product for 2 seconds? And then we're going to start bringing on some absolutely amazing, incredible women, okay? These products are anointed, but woo, I have never been so full of energy. I have I lived my entire life morbidly obese. I was never skinny. I was never that girl. I Before I was pregnant, I was 250 plus pounds. When I was pregnant, by the time that was over, I was right on the border of 300 pounds. And I was 23 years old at the time. Okay. I was already taking medications for cholesterol, high blood pressure, those simvastatins, ew. I was, on things for gastritis. I was not healthy. Okay. These products helped me feel better, but so much better. And as a busy mom with a crazy day to day routine, these products are so simple to take with you wherever you need to be, wherever you're going. They're easy to share with other people. So share the love, share the goodness, right? They are so easy to use. One or two steps and you're done. And just one. You all know what I'm talking about, right? Just one tea. Woo, baby. One tea will last me 2 days, okay? Just one flare. Woo! You be sounding like me right now. I took my flare half an hour ago. I'm ready to go. Okay. One Caprice. I call it my calming coffee. And this is the Caprice and the valet are my duo, my go-to. For a year and a half, I have not missed a day of my valet and my caprice. Okay, I call it, it's my valet, my liquid life, liquid gold, because valet is gold. My liquid gold every morning. My twins were very picky with their eating and food sensory things. They love their valet, and I love that they love their valet because it is so incredibly good for them and their development and their nutrition. Oh my gosh, just there's no medical claims, but this is all just well documented. If you research, how good vitamins are for you and what they're necessary for as a building block to your body, right? That stuff is the bomb. That glucosamine, woo, life. Okay, when I was 20 years old, I had a lower back surgery already. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Already. And so that was a pain that I do not wish to feel ever again. But I still get a little crickly, crackety, crunchity sometimes, right? Because it's there. It happened. That caprice with that phthalate, that glucosamine, and the beneficial medical properties of CBD. No medical claims, but if you do a little research, it is well documented how that helps with things like, personally, again, no medical claims. This is my testimony. I have PCOS. I have endometriosis. I have been clinically diagnosed with anxiety depression for majority of my life. I used to be on medication for that, and I hated it because it makes me feel like I'm not even living. It's like being a shell of yourself. Some of those medications are really difficult to function with. So now I take my valet, I drink my coffee, and I am calm, I am collected, I am focused, I am energized, I'm not in pain, no inflammation can touch me. My PCOS, my hormones are balanced, my TMI, my monthly has been regular. It's a thing that we deal with PCOS. I'm sorry to be so vulgar. Look, I'm just saying this stuff is here to help us real people with real things that we may be going through. And will just, I can yell from the roof how incredible these products are for everybody in any body, right? I love this stuff to death. To death. I'm so excited to be a part of the Tava family. We are such a family. And I am so grateful for those of you who know me personally. And can I just say shout out to the Tava Angels? Woo! That customer service here is undefeated. I will tell you, I had an incident with someone speaking negatively about my children, and yes, medical field, yes. So someone had me literally in tears for the negativity. They were talking about my babies, okay? And as a mom, that's not something we're prepared to tolerate. So um, my mentor Nino Mora gave me a call. Mr. Harris reached out to me. Lachelle Pierre and the Tava Angels also actually gave me a call from, customer service from corporate, just to say they see me and they love me and they are here for me. And where do they do that at? This place feels like home. They accept you here and they help you. It's not like competition. It's like, let me reach out my hands and bring you up with me. And that is why I'm still in Tava. That has been the difference of this versus anything else I've ever tried. Okay, ever. That's just it. Like I can talk about this forever and ever, but right now I'm gonna cut myself off, you all. Um, and I'm gonna bring a phenomenal woman to the line that some of you may know. I feel like you probably will. She is in Cali, California. No somebody. All right, we are going to bring up to the line the one and only beautiful, gorgeous, incredibly intelligent. Just look at how glow, baby.
Okay,
Tammy Faye in
oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh my God, twin boys. I can't even imagine having twin boys, but you are doing a phenomenal job because that's what moms do. Hey, 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 Tava Nation, Tava Nation. Yes, Ashley, you did that, girl. Woo, you did that.
Good. So let's get into this. Let's get into who you are, Miss Tammy Faye. Please tell us all about you, how long you've been with Tava, and we'll go from there.
Well, Ashley, I have been with Tava since the beginning. Yes, I'm one of those first timers. I'm grandfathered in. There was nothing that was going to keep me from coming here. So I've been hearing everybody say, "Why Tava? Why Tava?" Well, Tammy Faye want to let you know why not Tava. Why not Tava? My then sponsor, Mr. Jeff Simpson, now Janella Simpson, the Simpson I joined with the Simpsons, came and flew to Atlanta and had a conversation with me. And then, I was in another company and he was in another company as well. And then when I heard that Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd owned Tava, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm all in. Because I have been in a previous company with Mr. Lloyd and his amazing wife, Miss Shantae. So I already knew just for him stepping out on faith and then just creating something for us, it just really made me feel good about it. I was like, okay, this is what we doing. We're just going to step into it and we're just going to run full fledged and tell everybody that we know. Because what I do know, just from watching Mr. Lloyd in a previous company and seeing all the many people that he helped, including myself, him and his wife in the previous company, I already knew just coming over here that it was definitely going to change my life. And then just being over here, starting a ground floor company. You always hear about it, Ashley. You hear about, the ground floor companies. You want to be that person that gets in that company. And for Mr. Lloyd to give us an opportunity to be on the ground level, we went through all the bumps and bruises. And what I'm grateful for being in Tava and still being here today is that Mr. Lloyd created a leadership environment. He created a safe haven, and he welcomed some of us in this diamond tribe, and he got on with us once a week when we first started, and he mentored us. I don't know about you, Ashley, but he's the owner of the company. This is his company, and he took the time out to make sure that he was giving us the knowledge to be able to succeed in Tava Nation. So for that, for me, I'm forever grateful. And just me being in Atlanta when I started this company, you I just heard you say that you're getting ready to get married. I want to say congratulations. I'm a single mom. That's my story. I'm a single mom, but I'm not the typical single mom, Ashley. I'm not a typical mom that struggles. I'm not a typical mom that, didn't go without. I wasn't the mom that, oh my God, my daughter's dad wasn't around, wasn't helping out. My story is actually different. I had the typical story of, you know, a child's father where he was around. He paid all the bills. He gave me money. We lived lavishly and coordinated in a place to be. My daughter's dad is a millionaire. So I didn't have any trouble with that single mom thing, but I was still a single mom advocate to help other women, because the key word that I said to you all, catch it, was that my daughter's dad, super producer Jazzy Faye, was a millionaire, but key word, Tammy Faye was not. So actually, you already know about independence. All women want to be independent, right? And so, of course, I got the nice cars, the big house, the swimming pool in the back, all of those amazing things, the greatest lifestyle that you could ever have. That, when you coming up, and I don't know if you guys play with Barbie and she had the penthouse, the Corvette, and all those good things. I had all that. But at the end of the day, I always tell women it was his. Even though I was there and I was in it, it was ours, but it was his because he paved the way for our family, right? So when I was able to get into this game called network marketing, you get to be independent, you get to be free. And joining Tava, being one of the first, Mr. Lloyd would come to Atlanta and he would take time with us and he would show us how to do this and how to do that. And he would be like, oh my goodness, I'm getting ready to show Tammy Faye how to do this. And he would take time to spend with me. I don't know any other CEOs, people that own their own company that are going to do things like this. Then guess what? The pandemic hit. Oh my God. And there was no more Mr. Lloyd coming to Atlanta. He was in Texas, right? So now we're in Atlanta and we got to figure out how we got to do this on our own. But the great thing about being a part of a team, ladies and gentlemen, because over here it's team building. You're being a part of a team. We had that Zoom going on and Mr. Lloyd plugged in with us and he kept us included in everything that was going on in this company. So you know what? I told myself, Ashley, I was like, I don't really want to be in Atlanta no more. We got on these Zooms. I hit Diamond in the middle of a pandemic. In the middle of a pandemic, I hit Diamond, right? So people like, well, how did you guys do it? We went to work and we put our heads down. That's what you got to do. We went to work. We had the amazing leadership of Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd, doing everything, instructing all of us what to do, right? And so I never made that much money in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know, in the heart of a pandemic, I made so much money. Not only that, I sell women's clothing, Ashley. As you can see, I represent, I sell women's clothing. So Tava was able to fund my other stream of income. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to figure out what your why is so that it can make you fly. So making the money, one thing Mr. Kenny Lloyd said to me, Tammy, do not spend your money. You got to get that, ladies and gentlemen. He said, do not spend your money. Save your money, because you never know what's going to happen in network marketing, Ashley. You could be here today and there tomorrow, and here today and there tomorrow. You just never know, because we do know that this business fluctuates, right? So listening to our amazing CEO, I didn't spend my money. I just kept saving my money, because I was living in Atlanta, but I knew that I was California dreaming, Ashley. And what I did know was that Tava was going to pay for me to move to the West Coast. So I want to let you guys know on today, when I told you that my daughter's dad was a millionaire and that my daughter's dad was taking care of us and doing all these amazing things. But when I stepped out on faith and when I left his home and moved into my own home in Atlanta and knew I didn't want to be there anymore, I stepped out on faith again, because Tava paved the way for me, listening to Mr. Kenny Lloyd, to move out of state. I saved my money. So therefore, I was able to move from down south to the West Coast, best coast, from Tava. So nobody can tell me about the God that I serve and that being in this amazing company that it doesn't pay, because my daughter's dad didn't help me get here. A man didn't help me get here. It was God, right? And Tava, because I made a plan and I executed that plan. And let me let you know, Ashley, 10 months later, I'm still California living. So I'm just grateful for this amazing company. I'm grateful for the amazing leadership. Shout out to our Double Diamond, my sponsor, Janella Simpson. Shout out to Team Unstoppable, because you have to give your people flowers. And, I'm just grateful for Shantae and Kenny, because I know they put us on a platform. Like, you're on a platform, Ashley, I'm on a platform. They are showcasing us to share our stories with other people. So had I not been coachable, that's another word that you guys need to catch. You got to be coachable. You got to be coachable. And had I not listened to Mr. Kenny Eloy, I would not be sitting here right now today. What I want you guys to know is, we're having a convention that's coming up, and you never want to miss convention. You always want to make sure that you are at an event. You got to make sure that you're there. You got to make sure that you're in a building so that you can feel the fire. Because when you go to those events, it changes your whole aspect on what life is all about. So I don't know what happened, Ashley, but I can't see myself no more. But oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. I didn't know what happened. But I just want you guys to know, you need to get your tickets. This Tava Nation is real, but you have to put in the work. Work works if you work. And if you don't work, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. One thing about it, when Miss Shantae said, we're getting ready to do these challenges, and we started working out in April, I have not stopped working out, Ashley. It's very hard, but I have been consistent. So somebody out there on today needs to know that it's time for you to be consistent. It's time for you to turn up. It's time for you to showcase your gifts and talents. One thing about Mr. Lloyd, he said, this is a safe haven. He said, you can be who you are right here at Tava Nation. And everybody know me, I'm going to make it do what it do, and I'm going to be me. And I'm not a follower, I'm a leader, and I'm going to beat to my own drum. That's why I love the Lloyds, because they allow us to be exactly who we are. So shout out to everybody in Tava Nation. And Ashley, I think I done did my 10-15 minutes or whatever it was. And I'm just grateful. Shout out Unstoppable. I see a lot of you guys out there. Vern Gwynn, Mimi Howard, Tiffany, a lot of you guys are out there. So you guys, have an awesome and safe rest of your Independence Day, and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, and find you somebody in Tava Nation that you can connect with, because it's all about being able to connect. You got to find somebody that you can connect with that's going to help you elevate to the next level. They can't take you to the next level, but they can show you the way. So make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that's going to help you elevate and get to the next level. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Ooh, that was fire. Yes, 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 yes. Like I said, it is all about reaching out and helping each other. Thank you, Tammy Faye. That was amazing. I love your story. I would love to come visit Cali. We feel the heat here in Miami too, so I think I'd be all right. I don't know. Maybe use my Tava Worldwide savings to get out to Cali. Hey, and can I say really quick, talking about Tava Worldwide, Tava Mundial, that is my jam, y'all. So if you or anyone you know speaks Spanish, is interested in Tava lifestyle, Tava Worldwide, Tava Mundial en español, um, as you all should certainly know by now, we have expanded Tava Worldwide, our travel savings. Amazing program. I've never seen anything like it before. Um, we have expanded to Latin America. We have been now in 30 days to lock your spots in Mexico. So we're locking spots in Mexico, mi gente en Mexico, mi gente en Colombia, República Dominicana, Costa Rica. We are worldwide. We are, ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Tava Mundial is up and live. And if you have anyone interested in joining the movement, there you go. Mexico, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, all of the United States, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Ooh. I'm half Puerto Rican, half Cuban. So I love shouting out to Puerto Rico as much as I can. So I do lead the Tava Mundial presentations on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. on the Tava Lifestyle HQ right here. So, woo, if you got people interested for that, please, please, please feel free. Tag up that presentation. Tomorrow will be live and every Tuesday. Yeah, so we doing that en español para mi gente. Woo woo. And speaking of Tava Worldwide, we are going international with our next guest. Look at that. You see that? Open USA, Canada. Yes. Love it. So here we go. We are going to bring up, and this is so special. We are bringing up an international superstar. She is a superstar. She is phenomenal. She is an amazing, godly woman. I love to hear her when the spirit starts moving through her, y'all. And I hope that we can get a little bit of that from her today. Please help me welcome Miss Kelly Daly. If you are here, hey,
Hey,
how are you?
I am great. How are you?
I am phenomenal. You look fantastic.
Oh,
You
thank
just
you.
over there shrinking. Oh, Miss Daly, please do us the honor and let us know who you are, where you are, and how you got into Tava. What has it done for you? All of the gold. Let's hear it.
Okay, great. Hi everyone. My name is Kelly Daly. I'm a boy mom. I've been blessed with a wonderful husband, my high school sweetheart. I'm here in Canada, and I started Tava last year. Um, it has been such a great journey since I started Tava. But before I start Tava, I felt like God really wanted to for me to tell my truth and go a little back step, go back to 2020. And 2020 was a year where I was in a previous company and I've done well in network marketing for the first time. I've been in it for 2 years, and I've actually just went to conference and come home and fire. So if you have not yet bought your ticket to conference this October, you better do that. Borrow the money, beg the money, do what you have to do to get in the room, because getting in the room changed my life in 2020. That was when my business took off in a previous company. But in 2020, it was a year where so much things was going on. And we were helping families because Corona hit, and a lot of people wasn't prepared. And our family is big, so we were helping families, we were helping friends, we were helping so much people, and the money was going out so fast than how it was coming in. So we were helping pay doctors' bill. We have family all over. And as you can hear my voice, I got Jamaican in my bone. So we were helping a lot of people. So coming into 2021, a lot of my team member, they were quitting for some reason. So I was just experienced so many things at the same time. So coming into 2020, I had spent out our savings completely, helping families, doing a lot of things, just spending, spending, spending. Because if anybody know me, I got a good heart. I got a good heart, and we were just helping people, and didn't know that my business would have hit the spot that it did. So my business wasn't going up. I've experienced a high and then a sudden drop. So coming into 2021, I had seen people left and that I've worked with over the years. So I was heartbroken because I attached to people and I didn't really have anyone to really coach me where I was, to say, you know what, you're going to experience a really high and then a low. You know what I mean? So I didn't have anyone to really coach me. So coming into 2021, I was just so broken. I was just going through so much. And God, if anybody know me, I got a third eye. So I can see beyond what I'm seeing right now. And God saying to me, get up, Kelly, get up. And I said, I couldn't find it. I have dropped in a spot that I've never been in before. I don't know if it was depression. I don't know what it was. But I dropped in a spot where I couldn't find my strength. I couldn't get up this time. And if anybody know me, I'm a fighter. It don't matter what bucket I drop in, I always come back. But this time it was something different. God help me to get through this mission. I couldn't come up. I couldn't find my strength. And God said something coming. But I couldn't come up. And God said, get up and work your business again. I couldn't get excited. I couldn't work my business. I couldn't do it. I was in a depression. I don't know what it was at that time. But I know I dropped in something that I've never been in. I couldn't help myself. So 30 days before Tava, we went completely broke. 30 days before Tava, the week before, we had given somebody $10. And this is why I'm telling you guys, you gotta be in a position where you got control over your money, baby. You gotta be in a situation where you got control over your money. And I'm telling you this, the bank took away everything. Overdraft, all the things that we thought could have cushioned us. We could have ride on until we hit it high again. We could have ride on. I was so broken. I was in a pit. I couldn't pull myself up. I couldn't find the strength. Prayer didn't work. People were praying for me. I just couldn't come up this time. But I tell you this, we lost my mortgage, everything didn't go through. The bank took away overdraft. The bank took away everything. My mortgage didn't go through. My truck payment, and anybody knows when you miss a mortgage payment, that's $75 Canadian. That's a heck of a lot. And guess what? The bank charge you $45. And then guess what? The mortgage company go in your account twice. They try again. Then the bank, and I said I was going nuts. I was drinking chamomile tea. I didn't know about the CBD coffee yet. I wish I did. But I was drinking chamomile tea. I was going to my bed shaking like a leaf and said, God, what have I fallen into this time? I can't pick myself up. 6 months in 2021, I just couldn't get up. And I tell you this, I didn't see a thing from Mrs. Nina Moore. I didn't see a thing. I followed her. And I watched her. I used to watch her stuff. And I didn't see a thing on my timeline. I almost give up. Somebody dropped in the comments, I almost give up. I almost said, God, I'm done. But I know I got 2 boys. I got 2 boys. And I was scrolling on Facebook. And I said, God, this is it. I almost threw in the towel because I was in a pit. My bank account was so deep, I never seen it. That's why I'm telling you, you got to get to the position where you are in control. You are in control. I'm telling you this. It's not just about the product. And I tell you this, while I was in the pit, I was overweight, way over 200 pounds. So I didn't have the strength. I didn't have anything while I was in the pit. 4 weeks before I joined Tava, then Mrs. Moore, she decided to post. And I see her pop up on my timeline. I said, my God, could this be it, God? Could this be it? I was scrolling. I haven't seen anything from her for months. And I seen her post popped up, and I said to my husband, my God, could this be what I've been? At this time, I wasn't even praying. I couldn't say I was praying for Tava, but I was doing this. God, I never see myself. I never see my bank telling you this. If you don't take control, if you don't take control and allow people to be in control of your money, they will take everything when they feel like it. They will take everything when they feel like it. And I was in a pit where I didn't see no way out. I was about to give up. This is why I respect, I love, and I pray for my mentor, Mrs. Nina Moore, because she don't know what she do. When you say yes, this is not about the product. This is not about the money. Tava is an healing ground. Tava is an healing ground. When I came to Tava, I was an injured soldier, but God knew I wasn't done. God knew I wasn't done. I was injured when I boarded the ark, but God knew I wasn't done. I still got more in me. He knew I wasn't done, but I was injured. I was injured. When I came on the ark, this is the thing. When people join your team, you don't know their story. You don't know the things that they're going through. But guess what? The dream team welcomed me with open arms prior. I remember I got on Zoom and they're praying for me. People in my inbox flooding, sending prayer. They didn't know what I was going through. They didn't know what I was going through. And Mrs. Moore decided she was going to post again. This is why you can't give up. This is why if you're on the ark, you better stay on the ark. This is why if you're on the ark, because I'm telling you this tonight, God help me to get through this message tonight. If you're on the ark, you better stay on the ark, because I'm telling you this. Your yes could save somebody else's life. Your yes, Mrs. Moore, yes to Tava saved my life. All the way in Canada, I was about to give up. I was about to throw it in. I was about to give up and leave my two boys. And she decided to post again. Out of nowhere, for months, I haven't seen a thing on my timeline. And I almost forgot about this lady. I almost forgot about her. And she popped up on my timeline. This is God. This gotta be God. And I said to my husband, my God, this is it. And immediately I say, this is it. This is why you got to be careful. Immediately I say, this is it. I start thinking, what is people going to say if I switch company? What are people going to say if I board the ark? I start questioning myself, and my husband said to you, honey, I believe Tava got a spot for you. And I board the ark. I board the ark 4 months before I board the ark. We went completely broke. The week before, I given somebody $10. I tell you this, only thing I had in my house was food. My gas tank was empty. My only thing, my bank account was in a negative. I never seen it before. I had no gas. My husband had to trust God and ride to work on an E. Tell me this is not God. It got to be God. I know it in my bones. I know it in my bones. I tell you this. You better stay on this ark. I never come across anything like this. I've always get on presentation. I hear they said, oh, Tava different, Tava different, Tava different. And I'm like, now I know Tava is different. No company that I've been on, I'm able to sit on a Zoom with Mr. Kenny Lloyd. That's out of the norm. Who poured into me and said, if you just stay your course, you will. There's no way possible you can't get what God asked for you. If you just stay your course, if you carry your course. I hear, I forgot what his name is, said, if you make up your mind, success is like jail time. Everybody gotta do their time. You can't skip the process. You can't skip and get automatically get to the front of the line. You gotta trust the process. Trust God that this time I know God's going to give it to me. This time I know God's going to give it to me. And guess what? Not just me. Everybody that attached to me. Because guess what? My yes represent a lot of mamas, a lot of family. My yes, the yes that I said to come on this heart, I'm telling you guys, it's not just about the products. I got on board and I start using the products immediately. I start dropping weight. In my previous company, I've been in that product almost 5 years, and I haven't even dropped a pound. Immediately when I came on board with Tava, God said, product, start the product. I didn't even know what's in it. All I did, I start taking it, and immediately I didn't even look in the mirror. I haven't looked in the mirror for months, years. I haven't looked at myself because I fell out of love with myself. And one day I was passing the mirror and God said, take a look. God said, take a look. I almost cried. I almost cried to see the transformation I haven't seen almost 5 years and so many other things. This is why I tell people, if you have a whole bunch of stuff in your house, dump them all and get on this system. Get on the full system. It changed my life because not just how I went broke, but I was overweight. I got 3 steps in my house and I couldn't even come up my 3 steps. My knees were hurting. I couldn't even go for a walk. And in 23, I think it was 20 days, I dropped 23 pounds. The weight just keeps falling off. And all of a sudden, I start feel good again. And all of a sudden, my energy changed. And all of a sudden, here I am today, just so humble, just so great. And I made up my mind. I'm going to carry my cross. I'm going to do my jail time. Success is like jail time. Many of us, you're not going to get it like that. Do your time. You're under art. You already in position. No matter who get up in my inbox, I ain't going nowhere. I'm already in position. I just gotta do my time. And Mr. Kenny Lewis said, there's no possible way. There's no possible way if you keep showing up and keep putting in work. Even if you're not 100% every day, keep putting in a bit work. Keep putting in a bit work. Keep picking up by yourself. There's no way possible you can't have what God has for you. There is no possible way you can't have what God has for you. And many of us, we haven't got a win. We haven't got excited in so long. You're in the right place at the right time. This is your moment. This is your time. And if you're not yet gotten your conference ticket, you better hop on it. Beg the money, borrow the money. Conference changed my life. 2 years I've been in the business, in network marketing. I barely make a dime because why? I came in broken. I spent my whole life broke. So guess what? I grew up as an adult and started having kids. I thought it was gonna be the same thing that I've seen. I seen my mom made soup without noodles. So as an adult, I thought it was the same thing. So when I came into this profession, I just couldn't believe. I just had a hard time believe with all the money and all the things that it could possibly be for me. And till I went to conference and I seen a lady from nowhere walk across just like me. And all of a sudden it hits me. My God, I can do this too. This is why you need to get in the room. Beg the money, borrow the money, stay in a room. I stayed in a room with about 8 people. Get in the room. Listen, I'm mad. I'm all the way over here and they keep doing all of these things. We're traveling here in Canada. They ain't even set us free yet. But the moment they do, I'm going to be over there. Conference. I came back from conference. My husband said, what happened? I changed. That was the year. I'm going to tell you this. Coming into 2021, I'm almost done here, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Coming into 2021, I thought I lost everything. But you know what? My win in 2020 wasn't even for me. I was able to help other people. And it was conference that struck that belief in me for the first time in this profession. And I came home on fire. Get in the room. If you haven't, speak to your upline, speak to somebody and ask for help if you need the help. Get your conference ticket. I came back from conference and I was on fire. All I seen was someone else's story. And immediately 2 years I've been in the business and didn't make a dime. I probably made $15, $20, and I came back. And immediately after I came back, my business just exploded. It's a whole nother level when you're in the room with the right people. But I'm so humble tonight. I just want to say thank you to my mentor, Mrs. Nina and Paul Moore. I'm humble. I'm grateful that because of your yes, that I'm able to dream again. I've given up on dreaming. I'm finding myself again. I came on board and I can just imagine the next year or 2 years what I'm going to be like. Underneath this umbrella, you need a safe place, honey. Out in that world, you need a safe place where people can pray over you, where you can dream. I don't care where you are. I don't care where you are right now in your life. There's always another level. There's always another level. And there's so much people attached to your next win. And I believe your next win is now. I'm out all the way from Canada, you all. I hope this message changed your life. And I leave you with this. If no one else believes in you, I do. Because it took a stranger from nowhere believing in me.
Ooh, Kelly Daly, y'all. I tried to prepare you. She comes out with the straight fire, the Holy Spirit, all of it. She's anointed and absolutely correct. It is not just changing our lives. It is giving us the opportunity to change so many other people's lives, people that we don't even know. We do not even know who we may be reaching at any time. So never give up on what you are doing. Be consistent. Follow the system. Use these products. They're anointed. Complanet's anointed. I don't have much else to say after all that. Get to conference. The energy in the room, you don't ever know what you're going to hear that's going to click for you and change your life. Definitely reach out to, if you are a guest, reach out to whoever invited you to these videos. We have a few more to come up next. Please remember, yes, conference tickets are on sale in your back office. Please remember, Tuesday night, Spanish travel presentations with me. And that was so much. Thank you all. I hope you have been having a wonderful, fantastic day. And I hope you all continue to be safe and enjoy. We've got a few more coming up, but that is our time. Thank you so much, Tava Nation. And we are on to the next. Let's go.
Come with me, with Tava, no place is too far. Come with me, with Tava, no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world, catch this fly with me, with Tava, no place is too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. No money, NFTs and plus crypto. I don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With Tava, no place is too far. Come with me. With Tava, no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world, catch this fly with me. With Tava, no place is too far to go.